What if the thing you've been waiting for your whole life doesn't actually exist? I'm talking about motivation. Millions wake up every day saying, I'll start when I feel ready. Tomorrow turns into next week. Next week becomes next year, and before they know it, they're living the exact same life they complained about 5 years ago. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Motivation is one of the least reliable emotions your brain produces. Some mornings you'll have it, most mornings you won't. If your future depends on motivation arriving first, then an unpredictable emotion controls your entire life. We've been sold a story. Movies show someone hear one speech, music swells, and suddenly they become unstoppable. Reality is far less glamorous. The people you admire don't wake up inspired every day. They wake up and do the work anyway. Because motivation is emotional, discipline is behavioral. Emotions fluctuate, behavior compounds. Think about the gym. Ask anyone who's trained for 10 years. Most workouts begin with, I don't feel like being here. But they show up, and after 10 minutes, everything changes. Because action creates motivation far more often than motivation creates action. Your brain evolved when food was scarce. Energy meant survival. So its default setting has always been, conserve. Thousands of years later, the predators are gone, but your brain still runs on that ancient software. That resistance you feel before starting something hard, it isn't a warning. It's your brain trying to save energy. It's completely normal. People don't actually wait for motivation. They wait for certainty. They wait until they know they won't fail. But that day never comes. Because confidence isn't built before action. It's built because of action. You don't become confident before the attempt. You become confident after. Imagine two people. One works only when motivated. The other works regardless of mood. After 1 week, they look similar. After 1 year, their lives barely resemble each other. Because 20 pages every day becomes over 7,000 pages in a year. 1 hour of learning becomes 365 hours. Small, consistent actions become extraordinary through repetition. You don't need extraordinary effort. You need ordinary effort, repeated. Not everyone lacks motivation for the same reason. Poor sleep, financial stress, anxiety, burnout. These things genuinely affect you. But improving them doesn't require motivation either. It requires systems. Sleep 30 minutes earlier. Delete one distracting app. Take a 10-minute walk. Start embarrassingly small. Your brain doesn't care how dramatic the change is. It cares whether the habit repeats. Every action casts a vote for the person you're becoming. Every workout says, I'm someone who takes care of themselves. Every chapter read says, I'm someone who learns. Eventually, discipline stops feeling forced because you're no longer acting disciplined. You're simply being who you've become. Every day you delay, momentum disappears. And momentum is the hardest thing to create. But once it's moving, it's nearly impossible to stop. So for the next 90 days, ignore motivation entirely. Wake up. Do the work. Some days great. Some days average. But every single day, move forward. Motivation is like good weather. Enjoy it when it arrives. But don't cancel your life when it rains. Stop waiting for Monday. Stop waiting for the perfect plan. The life you want will be built by what you do on the days you don't feel like doing anything at all. One decision, one habit, one action, repeated long enough, can completely change your life. You don't have to feel motivated to begin. You just have to begin.